Hi, so I love Dead Meat, and I also love Outlast. So I thought, what if I combine them together? And so this video came out. Anyway, if you knew me in 2020, you probably knew this godforsaken Outlast Shane. So cringy. So in Outlast, you are this journalist, and you get an email from someone that says some crazy stuff is happening at this asylum. You see this as a money-making opportunity, so you head to the asylum. When you get in, stuff starts going sideways real quick. And the deeper you go, the more secrets are uncovered. Honestly, it is such a good game. I would say if you haven't played it before, click off this and play it right now. But I also need my view times, so but without further ado, let's start counting the kills. So you're driving up to the asylum while the beautiful score plays. My massive asylum. So you grab your camera and hop inside. Hop into this vent, and then a dead body. You then go over to this guy who tells you the environments are too dangerous, and he also just dies. And then there is 47 heads here, 47 deaths to kick it off. I know there was the bodies there, but they also didn't have heads, so I'm just going to assume their heads are here. You then see Chris Walker for the first time. Then whilst trying to crawl through this gap, he grabs you and just absolutely rocks your shit. Just throws you through this glass window. You fall. Then Father Martin wakes you up saying you are the prophet or some random BS. You wake up and off the bat you can see 3 dead bodies here. And then you can do this. Yep, pretty funny honestly. Some guy here who's dead on the toilet. Here you find 3 decapitated heads, 2 dead security guards here, another one slumped over here, and a dead one in the middle, which I didn't see at the beginning. And then in here you can find 3 dead security guards, and there's some people just watching TV here, just kind of chilling. Then find a dead security guard which you take the key card from. And on your way out, you get jump scared by the guy in the wheelchair.
Get him out!
You then use the key card on the security room, where there is a security guard on the floor dead, and you start trying to unlock the main doors until Father Martin decides to turn the power off. Then you need to hide in the locker from Chris Walker and head down to the basement to restart the power. In the basement there is 3 decapitated dead bodies. I know there was their heads at the beginning, but Chris Walker can't get to this bit, so I'm going to assume they're different people. Then turn on 1 generator, 2 generator, 3rd generator, and restart the whole system. Then you run from the guy in the basement. And, not gonna lie, my inner Rainbow Six Siege triggered here. You then go to try and open the main doors again, but Father Martin's waiting and he roofies you. He then shows you 4 military guard people just getting absolutely obliterated by the wall rider. You then wake up in this room and this guy just lets you out. Then there is a dead guard you can see here. And this guy breaks his thing and then just kind of starts dancing, I guess. This jump scare actually got me. Fuck's sake. Then there's a bit of this word on your screen. I'm not sure if I can say it. I know for sure I can definitely not show it. So have a picture of Warden instead. A dead guard, another dead guard, a dead guard I didn't notice, and then another guard getting beaten to death by a baton. Then whilst you're getting attacked, you need to press this button. Another corpse in the corner. Another dead guard. Another dead guard. Chris Walker just decapitates this guy. Down. Another dead guard with a key card. Then a guard here who I think has been tortured to death. And then there's 3 legs, so I'm just going to say that's 2 deaths. This guard who's had his head crushed. a dead guard next to this button you need to press. Then you need to run from Chris Walker. Whilst running from Chris Walker, you go by these area of flames and it just shoots you out the window. And luckily, to break your fall, you land in this. And honestly, I was just dreading counting these. So I was like, how do I even count this? And the way I went through counting this was going through all the torsos. And if I counted correctly, there was 21 torsos in the pile there. And outside the pile, there was a dead guy in a wheelchair and then another dead body. Whew. And then a room nearby, you find a dead body and then some guts on the floor, which I'm going to count as 2 kills. Another dead guard here. You go through here to escape Chris Walker. Crawl through here, get jump scared. And then you see another dead guard there. The guy who was decapitated earlier by Chris Walker, so I'm not going to count him. This guy tries and gets you, and then this absolute legend just pushes him and it actually kills him. It breaks his back or something. What an absolute legend. Then another guy tries to grab you, but luckily you get away. And then now you're heading to the sewers to try and escape. You find someone here who is crushed to death by these boulders, find another dead guy, and then some legs just sprawled everywhere, so I'm going to count that as a kill. Then you use this wheel. Absolutely juke Chris Walker, like man got absolutely sent. And then use the other wheel to get rid of the water. Find another security guard over here, another dead guy here, another dead guy up there, and another dead guy there. And then you can hear these 2 people, and I'm just going to presume they're dead because, listen. Then you see Father Martin just running around in the sewers. And you also see another dead body there. Then there's this guy who's just kind of waffling, honestly. And another dead body just falls from above. And then you walk past a bunch of guts and stuff, which I just amounted to 1 kill. And there's also a dead body there. Then this guy here just is doing his own thing. Back into the darkness for you. Another dead body up there. And then this guy here who's starved to death, it says in the document. Then this part is terrifying. You're in the water, you can't run because Chris Walker will hear you and come to you. You just have to slowly walk over to that area. It's honestly, it's terrifying, man. But luckily, I made it without him killing me. We're all good. And then this guy just starts chasing you. And then also I saw this weird like glitch thing in the wall, which was kind of cool. And here was another one of the things I was dreading. With the other pile of bodies, yes, it was hard, but at least I could move around them. I couldn't even get in the room. So again, I just counted the torsos and I saw 15. On the document, it says there was hundreds. I could just see 15 torsos, so that's why I went off. A dead body here, and then some guts on the floor, which I counted to being 2 bodies because there was more than 2 legs. And these guys here, they're just kind of dancing. It's kind of cool. And then another dead body here, and then you have to make this jump, which I failed. And then this guy tells you to get in the dumbwaiter, and then you meet good old Traeger, and there's also a body back there. And then he starts cutting off your fingers. Wonderful. Not just your right hand's fingers, your left hand's fingers too. It's just Then you wiggle out the chair, and in here I saw 2 bodies. Then there's this guy here, he's a little cuckoo. You hide from him, and then he gets killed by Traeger. That's nice. And then in this room, I saw a plethora of bodies. There were a lot who were moving, but these ones were just not moving, so I just counted them as dead. Then you grab a key, he breaks the door and starts chasing after you. Then you get in the elevator, try and run from him.
I'm not giving up on you!
Rest up, Traeger. Father Martin talks to you again. Then there's these body parts on fire. A dead guard. Okay, so quick thing here, my recording didn't pick up around like 5 minutes of stuff. So basically what happened is this guy set the kitchen on fire and you need to put it out, and then you find like 8 dead bodies. Yeah. So you put the sprinklers on to put out the fire and you get jump scared. You then find this dead body, then find this guy here, I think starved, and then another dead guard, and then there's a reference to Evil Dead here, which I think is quite cool. Then grab a key, open here, and then you get attacked by the wall rider. He hits you once, and then just kind of goes about his way. Then find a bunch of dead bodies here, 2 there, another one here, some dead parts there, some more dead body parts, a dead body I walked past there, and some more dead body parts. Wonderful. And then you see Chris Walker here, and you have to run from him. And then in this fountain there are 7 dead guards. Then here's a dead patient and a dead security guard. Then someone here who's starved to death, I think. Then another dead guard. And then a dead patient. Then there's this dead body here, and some guy standing over it who will follow you, but I don't think he attacks you, so that's cool. And then this crazy guy does attack you. Then there's a dead guy here, you grab the fuse. And then there's a dead body here who's been crucified. So you grab the fuse, put the fuses into the fuse box, and then send the key down. Which, the key also has a dead body next to it. So that's enough one for the list. Another dead patient. And then the floor falls. Then you see Father Martin just doing his own thing. Then you try and make this jump, but fail. And you sadly lose the camera in the process. Luckily, you do manage to get back up. And then this guy jump scares you. You grab your camera back, but there are some people. Then you climb back up from the basement and then make the jump this time. And some more floor falls, and you could die from that if you're not careful. And so now you go back at the beginning. A dead body here, you need to push out the vent. Don't know how he got there. Another dead security guard, and then this guy tells you need to go to the theatre. Another quick note, I missed 2 dead bodies, so yeah, they're added to the count. Then there's this guy playing piano, who comes and shakes his head at you creepily. And then I got jump scared again. Oh my Christ.
Exit interview recorded December 27th, 1985 in Los Alamos, New Mexico.
And then in here, I counted 15 dead bodies. And then this guy jump scares you. And there's also a dead body, you can see here. Grab the key. And then there's this guy just having depressing thoughts. Then a ripped off arm there. Father Martin is getting crucified, and he sets himself on fire. I'm not sure if there's a specific word for being crucified and then being set on fire, but Jesus Christ. That must hurt. What a ways to go out, man. Then you grab the key to the main elevator. And now, you've done it. You've escaped. You've gone through all this hell, all this torture. There you go. Freedom. You're finally getting out. Ah, psych. There's still more to go. Honestly, when this first happened, I was genuinely flabbergasted. I was like, what? There's more? Oh no, it's a crazy game, man. Then a dead scientist here. And then another dead scientist. And then there's a torso and some guts all over the floor. And fun fact, if you walk in a pool of blood, your footsteps have like little blood trails, which is cool. Guts and a torso here. And then there's these 2 heads in a jar. So there's some more dead body parts. Then you're so close to the exit. You can see it. Then there's some more guts here. Then there's a military agent here, which is not one of the ones from the beginning. But here you are. You're at the exit. You're nearly out. And the wall rider just spawns. Nice. So you're running from the wall rider, and out of nowhere, Chris Walker is here. How? How has he got to here? He doesn't have the elevator key or nothing. I don't understand how he's got here, but no need to worry. The wall rider absolutely destroys him. gets thrown across the walls. You start recording it. Like, this guy's been tormenting you all game, and then he just gets absolutely destroyed. It is honestly super satisfying to watch. Then just gets absolutely just ripped in half and shredded to pieces. Rest in peace, Chris Walker. And then there's these 3 military people from the beginning, so I'm not going to count them. And then their counterpart wasn't the one we went past, but because that one was in the main lobby. But speaking of the main lobby, there was the security guard. I missed that, so gotta count him. And then you hear this guy talk about how you need to kill Billy to destroy the Wall Rider. Then you go into this bathroom, and there's around 4 dead bodies. And then there's some more guts here, and then another dead body. And then another dead body in this bathroom, and another dead scientist. And the Wall Rider starts chasing me. Some more dead guts. Then another dead scientist, then another dead scientist, and another dead military person, and some security guard. Then you see Billy in this big middle part. Then there's also some dead guts and stuff behind here, which I'm going to count as 2 kills. Then some dead body parts. Then you turn this valve. Then you make this jump whilst the Wall Rider is chasing you. Then you need to take these wires out. Then there's some more guts here, which I count as 2 kills. Then you try to make the jump, then the Wall Rider, he's not happy with you. You're trying to kill him, just starts tormenting you, just throwing you around. And honestly, I do not know how that has not broken a bone, because, Then you do this, which I think personally it would be cooler if, because your hand's been like destroyed, it'd be cool if there was like a dead body next to it, which like you had to put on. But either way, Billy's dead, but it's not done. The Wall Rider just throws you at a wall. He's pissed. And then you're protecting your camera, and then he comes back, keeps on throwing you about. And then he comes here, he just grabs you, just throws you like, I don't know, 20 feet into the air, maybe more, maybe less, just throwing you, and then, yeah, you fall to the floor. Then you're making your way out, you're barely alive at this point. You have missing fingers, broken bones, bleeding, but you're finally nearly out of this nightmare. Just you're just pushing to the exit. You just keep on going, and then, oh, what is this? Oh, you get shot. Yep. Yep, this is your death. You get shot to death. But then, this happens.
That becomes a host. Jesus God, what is that thing?
There were 7 people there, and I'm going to assume none of them survived, so final 7, add to the count. So before the video ends, I want you to guess how many dead bodies I missed. 2. There was 1 in one of the rooms near the beginning, and the very first kills in the library full of all the heads. I was so focused on counting the heads that I forgot to count the guy on the stake who dies in front of you. So yeah, that's another 2 kills added to the count. At least those were the 2 that I noticed that I missed. I know there's probably a bunch of bodies I missed or miscounted, because who knows how many bodies are in that clump in the sewers. If there is any bodies I've missed that you noticed, like, hey, I remember seeing this body and it wasn't in the video, let me know in the comment section. Anyways, normally at the end of Dead Meat's videos, there's a golden chainsaw and rusting machete, so I'm not creative enough to come up with some Outlast themed names, so I'm just gonna say my favourite kill and my least favourite kill. My favourite would probably be the elevator, just because it's funny. Honourable mention to Chris Walker, because it's so satisfying just to see. And my least favourite death probably goes to this. Didn't need to see that game. And now going to the gender ratio, it's 100% males. Yep, out of the 248 deaths, there's a single female, just a whole blue pie chart. I mean, there is some woman deaths in Outlast 2, but speaking of Outlast 2, if you want me to do an Outlast 2 kill count, or maybe even a whistleblower kill count, this video took way too long, so I'm going to put an unrealistic like goal. If this video gets 25 likes, I'll do a kill count on one of those games, but this has been the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.